Hello everyone, I hope that all of you are doing really well. As I promised you that you will be provided by the recordings of the lecture, so here is the summary, okay? So let's start. So it's a biology IGCSE class. The first thing I told you that there will be a variety of books. Maybe your school used this one, and I'm using this one, and the other institutes use this one. Now, these three books they have similar content. All the basic concepts or the main concepts are similar with a little bit modifications. Okay, so no need to worry about it. Okay, any of the book you are reading, you are ready to go to give the exam. Okay, now let's start. Up till now, until grade 7 or grade 8, you have been studying just one subject, that was science. Okay, now from now onward science will be divided into four main branches. Okay, so you will be studying them separately. Okay, the first one is called biology, and the second one is called chemistry, and the third one is called physics, and the fourth one, which most of the students don't want to listen, that is maths. Okay, now let me give you an overview of what we study here. The first one is biology. So over here we study about all the living things, their interactions, how they are connected, what things they are made up of. Okay, now chemistry deals with matter. Okay, anything, as you know what is matter. I told you in our class lectures that matter is anything which have weight or occupy space. Okay, that thing is called as matter. Now matter over here, so chemistry deals with matter and how that matter is composed of. Okay, now physics deals with what is the relationship of matter with energy. Okay, yes, and math deals with the problems. Okay, the problems which they are facing. Okay, now don't worry, when the details will come and when we're gonna study this, I will tell you in details. Okay, so this is just a quick summary for you guys. Okay, in order to attend the whole lecture, you have to attend my classes. Okay, now let's move on. The first chapter we will study in biology is classification, and these were the topics which we're going to cover. In the first one, so first we will cover characteristics and classification. All of you know that how could we recognize living organism, and I told you the story of an alien who met Mrs. Green, and Mrs. Green told that there are 7 characteristics of a living organism. The answers is in Mrs. Green's name. Okay, now so see here, so M stands for movement, R stands for respiration, S stands for sensitivity, and then G stands for growth, R stands for reproduction, E stands for excretion, and N stands for nutrition. The one important thing I want to talk about is that all big things are a combination of small things. Okay, such as this house is made up of bricks, the book is made up of paper. In the same way, all the living organisms, the smallest basic unit which they are made up of is called cell, and here was the main definition. Now the difference between breathing and respiration, that breathing simply means inhale and exhale. Respiration means that the process how cell makes its energy, and name of that energy is ATP. As I told you, the cell is the basic unit of life. Let's suppose this particular is called cell. Inside cell, there are a lot tiny creatures, but the one of the important one is DNA. Okay, and DNA is inherited. I told you that inheritance simply means coming from parents to offspring. Now, inside DNA, there are 4 different bases which are called AGCT. That you don't have to remember the real names, which are adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. You just have to remember that there are 4 bases which are called AGCT. Now,